Can a brother get some help?
Yeah.
Now, most of you here today may be familiar with the commercial where it says, "Help, I've fallen and I can't get up." Y'all familiar with that commercial? Where the lady, she said, "Help, I've fallen and I can't get up."
All right.
I want to know today, can a brother get some help? This lady in this commercial, she had fallen down, and the problem was she couldn't get up. It looks like she wanted to get up, but she couldn't get up. Don't you know, sometime in life when we fall down, we want to get up, but we just can't get up. Can a brother get some help? This lady in this commercial not only looked like she wanted to get up, but the problem was it looked like she lacked strength to get up. Sometimes the problems of life, sometimes the burden of life can weigh us down, that we don't have strength for another day. That we don't have strength for another problem. That we don't have strength to go one more second. Are you hearing me this morning? That sometimes in life we fall down and we can't get up because we lack the strength to get up. If she could get up, there wouldn't have been a commercial. If she could have got up on her own. But not only that, what I found in this commercial, not only that she had the desire to get up, but couldn't get up, she lacked the strength to get up, but also there was nobody there to help her up. Can a brother get some help? That's what we want to talk about today. Can a brother get some help? Truth of the matter is, every now and then, you and I, like the lady in the commercial, we fall down. Every now and then, you and I need some help. We need somebody we want to get up, but we can't get up. That we lack the strength to get up, and we lack somebody else to help us up. The Bible teaches us, but I'm so glad the psalmist tells us in Psalm 46 that the Lord is our refuge and strength, a very present help in a time of trouble. That the Lord is, that He is our refuge. He's a place that we can run to. He's a place that we can hide in. And the Bible said He is our strength and a very present help in a time of trouble. Very present help. I'm so glad about that. That even that Paul shows us that in the book of Acts, we saw that in Acts 16 verse 9, Paul in his Macedonian call, there was a man in Macedonia, and he said, "Come over here and help us. Come over here and help us." He was saying, can a brother get some help? Can a brother get some help? Let's look at our opening text for a moment, and we want to look at how, because the Bible says in that verse 9 that we read in Genesis, the Lord asked Cain a question. He said, "Where is your brother Abel?" Isn't that right? He said, the Lord said, "And where is Abel, your brother?" And he said, "I don't know. I don't know where he at." And then he get an attitude with the Lord and say, "Am I my brother's keeper?" Can you see that? What you asking me for? You God, you should know. Right? But look, this word keeper is very important. It's very important because that word means to protect. That word means to guard. That word means to hedge about. It means to put a hedge around. And my brothers, if we're going to be our brother's keeper, we've got to learn how to help our brother. We've got to learn how to protect our brother. We've got to learn how to guard our brother. And we've got to learn how to hedge our brothers around. Well, how do I do that? How do I do that? You protect your brother by the love of God. You guard your brother by the word of God. And you hedge your brother around by keeping him in prayer to God. Can a brother get some help? On this Men's Day, I want to know today, can a brother get some help? Here in Genesis, let's look at Genesis chapter 4 for just a brief moment. Then we'll move to our text in Galatians. We find here in Genesis chapter 4 that Cain was supposed to help his brother out, but he did his brother in. He was supposed to help his brother out, but he did his brother in. You know the story there in Genesis chapter 4. The Bible said that Adam and Eve had two sons. Right? One named Cain, the other named Abel. Right? And the Bible said that Eve said about Cain, she said that the Lord helped me to have this boy. That's what she said. The Lord helped me to have him. Now you think Cain will be reciprocal. You think Cain will pay back the favor. His mama got help from the Lord to give him birth. Shouldn't he have helped his brother out? Shouldn't he have been his brother's keeper? What I'm saying to you, that when God bless us, we ought to be a blessing to others. If God helped you, you ought to help somebody else. If God been good to you, you ought to be good to somebody else. If God been kind to you, you ought to be kind to somebody else. I want to know that can a brother get some help?
Amen. Come on, man.
Can a brother get some help? Here. Adam and Eve had these sons, right? Cain and Abel. One was a farmer, the other one was a shepherd.
Amen. Come on now.
Right? The Bible teaches us that was a problem though. That was a problem because one day it was time to do their tithes and offering.
All right.
It was time to present what God had given them. It was time to honor the Lord what the Lord had already blessed them with. It was time to present their offering. And the text teaches us in Genesis chapter 4 that the Lord looked favorably on one of the offerings, but he did not have respect on the other offering.
Come on now.
Can I just put a plug in there right here? God don't accept just anything.
Come on now.
Just because you put money in, don't mean God has give you credit for it. I'm just saying what I'm saying. I ain't talking about nobody.
Come on.
You see, because God does not have to accept just any old thing. Cain gave something. The Bible said that Abel gave the best. And Cain gave an offering. And the Bible said that God looked favorably upon Abel, but on Cain, he did not. And the text goes on to say that Cain got mad. See that in your Bible? It said Cain got angry with God.
All right.
And God said, hey, what's wrong? He said, don't you know if you do what's right, you'll be accepted? But he said, if you don't do what's right, here's the problem. He said, sin crouches at your door. He said, sin is sitting at your door and is ready to pounce upon you. The reason why Cain was able to do his brother in because he didn't master sin. The Bible teaches us that in Genesis 4, the Lord told him, he said, sin is crouching at your door. And he said, what you got to do, Cain, you got to master it. The reason why Cain was able to do his brother in rather than help his brother out, because sin was ruling and driving in his life. If sin is ruling and driving in your life, you won't help your brother out. You think about doing your brother in.
Come on now. Seriously.
Just teaching what the text teaching. Just saying what the Bible said. Listen. The Bible tells us that God told him, you've got to master this thing.
Yeah.
And because he didn't master it, right? Because he didn't get a hold of it, because he didn't grab onto it and put it under him, the Bible says he deceived his brother. He deceived his brother, right? And eventually he destroyed his brother. Simply because he did not master the sin that was in his life.
Come on.
He deceived his brother. He attacked his brother. And then he destroyed his brother. My brothers, what I'm saying to you today is that if we don't master sin in our life, if we don't get a hold of it, it will get a hold of us, and we'll go around deceiving people, we'll go around attacking people, and we'll go around trying to destroy people simply because it's not about them, it's our problem, and we make it their problem.
Come on now.
But I want to know today, can a brother get some help? Galatians will help us out to show us that yes, a brother can get some help. Look in that Galatians text. Galatians chapter 6. Look what it says. It says this. Brethren, if a man be overtaken in a fault, you which are spiritual, restore such a one in the spirit of meekness, considering yourself, lest you also be tempted.
Amen.
Can I tell you the first thing you need to understand if a brother gonna get some help from you? That if we're gonna help a brother out, that you and I must first be spiritual.
Amen.
All right.
That's what the text teaches. The text teaches us that if a brother gonna get some help,
Yep.
the Bible says that we must be spiritual.
Amen. Amen.
That the text teaches us that we've got to be godly. That we've got to live by the Spirit.
Yeah.
That if we're going to help a brother out, we've got to be spiritual. Look what the text said. The text said, if a brother be overtaken in a fault. A fault. A fault, what he's talking about a misdeed, a mistake. What Paul is putting forward here, that he did not do what he did intentionally. He just wasn't careful in his life, and now he's ended up in a place where he shouldn't be. He's fallen down and he can't get up. He don't need anybody talking about him right now. What he needs somebody is to lift him up, pick him up, cheer him up. He needs somebody to help him. Can a brother get some help?
Come on.
He said, if a brother be overtaken in the fault, you which are spiritual, don't talk about him. Don't scandalize his name. Don't drag him through the mud. The Bible said to restore him. You see that in your text? It says to restore him, watch this, in a spirit of meekness. This word restore it comes from a medical term. It means to set straight. It's like if you have broken a bone, you break a bone, they put a cast on you to set the bone straight. Now, when you break your arm, they don't just cut your arm off. I hope they don't do that to people. Right? I'm a nurse. I work in the field. I come to tell you, when you break your bone, they don't just cut your arm or your leg off. They put it in a cast so the bone can heal, so it can mend itself, so it can get back into the body, so it can get back to functioning, so it can get back to doing what it used to do. For the text teaches us that if a brother going to get some help, you and I have got to be spiritual. We've got to restore the brother. We've got to get him back in the fold. Don't talk about it. Go out and get him. Don't talk about he's sitting at home. Go knock on the door and say, hey, brother, we have a meeting tonight. Can you come on over with us tonight? We talked about it. I heard a young man. I heard you, brother. You said we invite him to the barbecue. We invite him to the fight. We invite him to this. But why don't we just invite him to church?
Amen. Amen. That's it.
They ain't coming to church. Have you invited them to church?
All right.
Hallelujah. Can a brother get some help?
Huh.
If you and I are going to help a brother out,
Yeah.
we must first be spiritual.
Come on now.
That we've got to live by the Spirit.
Amen.
You and I must be godly if we're going to help a brother
Yeah.
out. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
The text tells us that not only must we be, but look how he said we got to do it. He said we got to restore them in a spirit of meekness. That we've got to be gentle and humble. Why is that important? That's important because if it had not been for the Lord on our side, where would we be? What Paul is trying to get these brothers and sisters to understand, if it hadn't been for the grace of God, you can be in the same place. If God